Doc McStuffins rundown race car. Doc and Donnie are getting ready to race. Donnie puts Ricardo race car at the starting line. Doc picks up a yellow race car and puts it next to Ricardo. After Ricardo beats your car, he's going to be ready for the champion best race car ever race, Donnie says. Let's get this race going, Doc says to her brother with a smile. The racers start their engines and they're off. Ricardo takes the lead. Ricardo takes the lead. Donnie and Doc watched as the cars zoom around the track. Only one more lap to go before Ricardo wins the race, Donnie cheers. But, wait. On the last lap, Ricardo begins to slow down. Doc's yellow race car zips past him and crosses the finish line first. You won, Donnie yells. That's not possible. Donnie's eyes fill with tears. He throws the remote control to the floor. I'm sorry, Donnie, says Doc. Dad comes in to see what's wrong. Donnie, I think you need a nap, Dad says. But I'm not tired, Donnie says. Then he yawns. Why don't I see if I can fix Ricardo, Doc says. Good idea, Doc, says Dad. Dad steers Donnie to his bedroom. If you get some sleep now, it will recharge your batteries, Dad says. I'll fix Ricardo before your friend Luca gets here for the big race, Doc adds. Doc carries Ricardo to her clinic while Donnie naps. Her stethoscope begins to glow. Then magically all the toys come to life. Stuffy sees what Doc has in her hand. Ricardo, race car, says Stuffy. I'm his #1 fan. Ricardo wonders why he is being carried. He's the greatest race car there is. Surely he can race this way across the backyard. You haven't been going as fast as usual, Doc explains. I'm worried something might be wrong with you. Ricardo doesn't know what Doc is talking about. He is faster than any race car around, but when Doc puts him on the ground, he sputters and stops. But I have a big race today, Ricardo moans. Donnie's counting on me. It's time for Doc to give Ricardo a checkup. She lifts his hood and looks at his engine. Everything looks okay in there. Can you give me a big vroom vroom, Doc asks. Ricardo tries, but his vroom doesn't have a lot of power behind it. Hallie thinks Ricardo looks worn out. You raced a bajillion times last night, right, Doc asks. Yes, this is true, says Ricardo, a bajillion times exactly. Doc knows what's wrong. What is wrong? My diagnosis is no vroom vroomitis. She tells Ricardo needs to recharge his battery. Doc asks Dad to plug Ricardo into the charger. Before long, Ricardo's battery light turns green. By the time Donnie's nap is over, Ricardo will be all revved up. Later on, Donnie's friend Luca comes over to play. Donnie puts Ricardo's race car at the starting line. Luca puts up his car and puts it next to Ricardo. The racers start their engines and they're off. Okay. On the last lap, Ricardo begins to speed up. Go, Ricardo, go, Doc cheers. He zips past Luca's car and crosses the finish line. Ricardo wins. Thanks, Doc, says Donnie. You're the best sister in the whole wide world. The end.